Just let me hear some of that rock and roll music, any old way you choose it.
Hello, this is Katie with Vintage and Vinyl, and I'll be spinning some rockin' 50s records every week here on my channel, as well as sharing some cool Coca-Cola collectibles and other neat vintage finds. Stay tuned! Hello, this is Katie with Vintage and Vinyl, and I am back with another fun video for you today. I am collabing with Michele at Comfy Cozy Living and Erin at the Collection Vintage. They had a great collab they put out so that you could showcase your fall vignettes, and I think this is fun, and there's a kind of a challenge element to this because it can't just be any fall items. There kind of has to be some certain things mixed in. So one of the vignettes has to have a pumpkin, and then one of them has to have something orange, and then the other one could be anything you want. So I thought this was fun, and I like to join in on these collabs because I love getting to see all of your videos and meet new people in the vintage YouTube world. So please go subscribe to Michele at Comfy Cozy Living and at Erin at the Collection Vintage. They have some great channels and definitely worth subscribing to. And please go check out everybody in the playlist involved in this video. I think you'll have fun seeing everybody's creativity come to life. So I'm going to take you around my apartment to 3 displays that I have set up for fall. I kind of do fall and Halloween almost all at once, and then I switch to Thanksgiving, and then the day after Thanksgiving I do Christmas. But I live in a 1-bedroom, so I don't have tons of room to do all kinds of fun displays, but I enjoy these little corners that I have kind of zhuzhed up in my apartment for fall. So let's go take a look. So this is the first vignette I have set up in my home for fall. This is a corner of my kitchen I spend a lot of time in. I get my morning coffee here and I chop things and get things ready for cooking in the evening. So I really spend a lot of time here, and I thought it would be perfect for a fall display. So the first neat item in this display is a vintage advertisement from 1961. It says, "Autumn is full of fun, save it all with Kodak film." You've got people playing football, enjoying the fall leaves, having a party, going to a pumpkin patch, riding on a hayride, and carving pumpkins. Lots of fun things. And it says, "Autumn is a lively time, a lovely time, a laughing time, 1,001 chances for wonderful color photos. Don't miss them." So I think this is a great ad, perfect for a display, and I always showcase one of my vintage advertisements in this corner. Now over here I have a copper pot that I got years ago when our Williams-Sonoma went out of business, and they had this huge like 90% off sale, and I love to cook, and I've always admired this French brand of cookware, and I was able to get it for a ridiculous price, and I've always displayed it in my kitchen. It is absolutely beautiful, and it has these beautiful acorns on the top with the leaves, perfect for fall, and it was just sitting in my kitchen. So you never know what you can use for a display. A lot of times you have things just sort of sitting around that are perfect when they all come together and create something really awesome. The next thing is this Hazel Atlas water bottle. It was a refrigerator bottle, and this is in the crisscross pattern. Kind of has a plaid to me, which is very fall, and then you've got this neat red top, sort of like crisp autumn leaves. So I thought that was beautiful and perfect for this display. And then we've got a glass pumpkin here. My grandmother gave this to me years ago, and I've had it every Halloween and fall since because I think it's gorgeous. And then I have this vintage cookie cutter. It's shaped in a leaf, and I've had this in my copper display forever, but I think it works perfectly here. And then I have these 2 apothecary jars, and I've had them in my kitchen, but they're great because they're brown, sort of like the color of leaves, and pie and stew and just all kinds of happy fall things. So that's perfect. And then down here I've got a Central Perk coffee mug. Now I know the TV show Friends has really nothing to do with fall, but I liked it because it kind of has that old worn
ceramic feel to it, like you would take on a camping trip or out in the woods with hot chocolate. So that's why I selected it. And inside I have some of my favorite teas that I drink during the cold season. So I've got English breakfast, and then I have Earl Grey. And this is perfect because the colors just were awesome. They worked out so nicely in this display. So this is my first display in my kitchen. And now let's check out my second display. So this display has a pumpkin, so it meets the first check in this challenge. But let's go see if I can meet the other requirements coming right up. So the next display for fall in my house happens to be right on top of my record player. I thought this would be kind of fun. I was listening to some Andy Williams and I saw the cover of this album and I instantly got this great idea for this little vignette. So we've got these wonderful fabric pumpkins, and these are fantastic when you live in an apartment and you don't want to store a bunch of glass. They just store well, they're easy to pack away, and you can get them out every year. So I got these a couple of years ago at one of those stores like Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Very inexpensive and fun to decorate with. But this album is what really sparked this display. I saw the colors on this and I thought it was perfect for fall. So you've got the orange and then the brown font, and of course the title of it is Warm and Willing. And warm to me is a very fall feeling. You feel warm in your cozy vests and your warm boots, and you've got your pumpkin spice latte that's warm and comforting. So I just thought this was fantastic. And then of course you can't leave out this really cute Steve hedgehog here. He belonged to my mother as a kid. She played with him and I've always enjoyed having him around, and he is just perfect to cap off this record setup fall display. So let's move on to the last display in my house. Now this display is a little bit unconventional, but it's fun and I really enjoyed putting it together. So stay tuned. So the last display would normally be in my closet, but the closet's a little bit too dark, so I'm moving you all out here where I do my laundry. And this display is one of my favorite fall outfits. So I've got this awesome vintage hat with these cool feathers on the side. This one belonged to my great grandfather and we called him Papa B, so I'm really excited to have this hat and I wear it a lot. But this is great for fall. And I have this neat vest with this beautiful leaf pin and one of my favorite warm little cozy turtlenecks here. And then down to cap this all off, I've got my favorite Sperry duck boots that I wear when it's raining or all fall long, with a good pair of blue jeans. So this is one of my go-to fall outfits, and it's fun to have up in the closet to celebrate fall. So guys, that will do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this collaboration with Michele at Comfy Cozy Living and Erin at the Collection Vintage. This was a very fun challenge and I loved putting together these fall vignettes. It really helped me prepare for my favorite time of the year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below and let me know what your favorite vignette was that I styled, and I hope you will follow the playlist, like everybody's videos, watch and subscribe to everyone's channels involved within this collaboration. So that is all for this week, but I hope you will stay in, stay safe, and bend YouTube.
That's why I go for that rock and roll music. Any old